Hey, we was on, yeah, man. Haha. And we back at it again, man. It's your boy Daryl Rossi.
It's the boy Jay Han. We peeping the game.
I'm Shalice.
Shalice,
Yeah,
the
man.
melanin.
And this is Peep the Game. Hey, so today, man, I think we got a good one. We always got a good one, I should say. But today we're gonna talk about, is the hustle in you, or can it be taught? So are you born with the hustle, or can it be taught?
Ooh.
You know what I mean? So we're going to go ahead and jump into that, and we also going to talk about a little bit of side hustles in between in the mix too, but let's just go ahead and jump in on that. Is the hustle in you, or can you teach a nigga? Is it born on you, Shalice, with the melon? Or Or can you, is it in you, or is it taught?
I think.
Can you teach it?
I think, so the word is hustle.
Mm-hmm.
I think hustle, you're either born with it or you're not.
Okay.
I feel like you can be taught how to be an entrepreneur,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't be taught how to be a hustler. You either got that motivation, you got that grind and that hunger in you, or you don't.
Yeah, I agree. It's that ambition. It's that fire
That's
up
what I
in
was
you.
looking
That
for.
fire, right?
You know what I'm saying? Because you could not have the knowledge
Right.
of even doing business or nothing.
Yeah.
But if you got that fire though, the knowledge gonna catch up.
You're gonna have the fire to gain the knowledge.
Exactly. Ooh, that part. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you can have all the knowledge
Mm-hmm.
and never do nothing with it if you ain't got the hustle.
That part.
Yeah, that part.
That's true.
That's dead on.
It's in you, not on you.
Hey, I agree with that. I agree with both of them.
So that's why we have great people like Jay-Z when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? Evolve like Jay-Z. Who else? Like from our culture, we see who the hustlers are. Like
Nipsey.
50.
Yeah, 50.
Nipsey Hussle.
Always, yeah, Nipsey Hussle. Man. Not Russell Hustle, but
Oh, the real.
There's plenty of them,
Yeah, me, Master P.
Yeah, Master P's a
me.
hustler for
What?
sure.
Yeah, me,
Can't forget the
Michael
P.
Jackson.
Yeah,
Me,
Master Hustling P.
Michael Jordan.
On the real.
These
What?
is all, each person have their individual contribution to how they innovated or grew the category that they was in.
So,
Mike Jordan, signing a contract with Nike and fulfilling that within a year or so or whatever, and owning the Jordan brand and getting to get that revenue.
right.
Michael Jackson with being one of the first artists to sign the 80-20, getting 80% of the revenue and the label getting 20%.
Michael Jackson's whole family was hustlers.
Exactly. It wasn't just him. It was the five and the other and the sisters,
And the parents,
mamas and
the momagers,
the aunties,
the hustling daddies.
and they was really keeping it in house over there. You know what I mean?
God.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And I really respect Michael because Mike did some real shit. He did some real boss shit.
Speak on that, real.
Okay.
Speak on that.
Yeah,
I love Michael Jackson.
And one thing that the people don't know is, like, if you don't know who was one of Michael Jackson's like beef that he had with
Ooh,
the industry.
Prince. I know that one.
That too, but another one.
Eminem.
Yes, sir.
For real?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Him and M had a little.
I didn't know they was in the same era.
Mike lived for a long time, man. Yeah,
He did.
He been through a lot of
He been
errors.
through a lot of errors.
So we're gonna talk about the Eminem beef before we talk about the Prince beef?
I was just
All right.
really touching on the M beef because I was, it led on to something else, of how he was a hustler, but how he was also a crafty businessman. You know what I mean, and how he handled beef. You know what I mean. So in short, yeah, they had a little beef, they had a little altercation, but it went long. It didn't go long-winded because Mike is a smooth nigga. You
Smooth
feel me?
criminal.
He's a smooth criminal. Mike is Mike's a real soft-spoken talking person. You know what I mean?
What was the beef? What was the beef about?
I really, honestly, don't really know what the whole beef was consumed on. I just remember the power play that he did. Yeah, I mean, and that's pretty much what he did was he bought the masters. He bought the masters, and every time he put forward and tried to diss, he
got that IP.
Yeah, that's smart. Actually, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's a hustler's mentality.
Yeah, I mean, hold on, man. Yeah, I mean, we don't hustle backwards, baby. We hustle for the future, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's
I just thought that was real
mentality.
iconic and real brilliant, real crafty, and how he addressed the situation. You know, 50 Cent is also another crafty person that, you know, crafting the situation and finessing the situation too. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? Back to the topic at hand, it's like, yeah, I believe it was definitely born in these individuals.
Innate.
It's in
natural.
there. It's natural.
Yeah.
But how it's like Shalice said it best. It's like you can't teach the hustle, but you could teach the entrepreneurship, right? And I like to correlate it with things that, you know, I'm real familiar with, and I correlate it with football or any athletics, you know. So pretty much in athletics, you know, you always got, you know, the role players. You know what I mean? You got a star. You know what I mean? You got a few stars, but then you always got that one star with like, damn, it's like nothing really compared because he got that it factor. Exactly. And what, and people don't realize what that it factor is in that person is really the dog in that person. He ain't been through something. He got a chip on his shoulder. You know what I mean? So he got that dog. So the role player is just gonna be there and be at the right time and put you in the best situation to thrive. But the dog is gonna make that spectacular play when everything was bet against the odds, and finagle and still come out and win because he had that dog, he had that will, he had that drive. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I believe right there is like, you know what I mean? That correlates. That dog is that hustle. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He gonna go out and hunt for the tribe.
He gonna go out and hunt for the tribe. He gonna go and
bring back the kill.
He gonna bring back the kill. You know what I mean? Back against the wall. You know what I mean? We gonna look for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Him is gonna do that. That's him right there.
Oh, guys, talk that shit real.
Talk that shit. You know what I mean?
Talk that shit.
But you know, not to knock the the entrepreneurs. You know, it's just that an entrepreneur. You know. They'll try, but 9 times out of 10 they'll give up. You know, they'll give up. They might get to they'll get to a point, but they eventually give up. But when you mix that hustler with that entrepreneur, that hustler might fail 100 times. You know what I mean? And one-on-one, he blew up because he didn't give up. You feel me? You always hear that analogy, like, you digging. They was digging here 30 years, you right? They said, fuck it, ain't no gold here. Next one came in, hey man, it's gold here, man. They dig 3 more feet down. Boom, we struck gold.
2 more feet to the left.
2 more feet to the left.
Slightly to the left.
But you gave up.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not, you know what I mean?
Because you was just y'all was just some some little crappy little businessmen, entrepreneurs coming through trying to find some gold. But when the hustlers was out there, they was
determined to find it.
Put a little something determined to find it. And it was hustlers. They recognized the opportunity. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hustlers gonna always recognize the opportunity and know how to capitalize on the opportunity.
Oh, God.
Because the hustler gonna be like, hold on, man. Y'all started off with the right path and like, man, there was gold here. You know what I mean? Or whatever that was there. But throughout the time, you lost the goal, you lost sight, you got demotivated. You know what I mean? You're like, fuck it. You and switch to something else, or you and pivoted
on to the next thing.
And I came and reassessed the situation, and like, hold on, man, y'all was kind of on right here, y'all kind of fell off because y'all got tired, you know what I mean? And you got fatigued. But now I see where you went in, and I went in and I capitalized on the downfall.
So no.
You know what I mean?
So real, what is your definition on an entrepreneur?
So my definition on an entrepreneur, off the top right now, off the head, I would say, an entrepreneur is someone that has an idea and is motivated enough to act on that idea. You know what I mean? And to hopefully see it through, but at least they're knowledgeable and they're aware enough to, I got an idea. I think this could work. Let me try it. You feel me? I think that's, in layman's term, an entrepreneur. And I go ahead, Shalice. What do you think entrepreneur is?
To me, I think it's more like a businessman. They just want to get the bag. Like, they trying to get the money. They want to do it in a more of like a corporate way. Where I feel like a hustler, they gonna do it by any means necessary.
I can dig that.
You know, like they have the same mindset, but they're willing to do any and everything. Like the entrepreneur will do, you know, this job and then work that job, and that's not working. It's not getting them there
Stay
fast
between
enough.
the lines of
that's not getting them there fast enough. Okay, they're gonna do this, or they're gonna cheat their way, you know, to the top because they just want to be on top of that that company, like that monetary like adrenaline. You know, they just want that. They don't really care about the stuff that it takes to get there. They don't really care about the journey. But a hustler's making every strategic move. Like they know they got to get to the finish line.
They trust in the process.
Yeah, like they just know what's gonna happen. They there.
They're not scared to take the stairs.
But before we get to that, what you think the entrepreneur is, bro? It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna take off my sweater.
Yeah. On God, I'm listening to y'all, and my game is getting hella woke right now. Just listening to y'all about the entrepreneur, because I never really delve into the entrepreneur shit.
Yeah.
I always been a hustler.
Right?
We hustlers.
Right.
Hey, bro, you feel me? I'm a hustlerpreneur to keep it all the way 1,000.
Hustlepreneur.
You did.
The real no. I've been that's some coin, man. Don't try to copyright that. I mean, hey, but for sure, I say I'm a hustlepreneur because
yes, sir.
Simply because back then, I'm gonna keep it 100. Entrepreneur been around for a while, you feel me? But it used to have a bad connotation. You know what I mean? So back in the day, an entrepreneur was pretty much a broke motherfucker that had an idea. They didn't have no job. I mean, they had an idea, but it was a broke motherfucker that was
trying to middleman some shit.
That was wishing upon a star with a dream on the rail. You feel me?
A broke nigga with a dream.
A broke nigga with a dream. You
No, that's true though. Not too long ago.
Not too long ago. So.
But what would an entrepreneur do that a hustler wouldn't do, to accomplish that dream?
I'm gonna keep it to 100 right here. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100 because I don't want to be biased or anything, but it's like a hustler. It's safe to say a hustler is gonna get it by any means necessary.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when you say by any means necessary, that's self-explanatory to me. If it's not, for some people, because you know this is a versatile crowd, but by any means necessary means like we're going to get it without, however,
with or without
we're
you
getting it. It don't matter what we got to do, you know, to expunge upon that a little more. So as an entrepreneur is not. I'm not going to say he's not equipped with a hustler's mentality, because then he'll be a hustlepreneur. You know what I mean? But. He's not equipped with, some of them are, but you know what I mean, some of them not. So when you're a hustlepreneur, you know what I mean, you got that, and that's saying that you got the hustle and the entrepreneur in you, then you can tap back into that hustler. You could become an entrepreneur and you could be doing everything and you know what I mean, because it's like business. Everything, you know what I mean, might not go well, might not go as you plan, and you might fall into some things where, you know, you might be at home eating peanut butter and jelly for a little bit. You know what I mean? But if you got that hustler in you, you could be doing your entrepreneur business, but then tap back into that hustle. Like, hey man, the entrepreneur, this shit ain't working right now. Right. Shit ain't working, bro.
Up a notch.
I'm not about to eat PB&J because that's not in me.
Yeah. I'm a hustler before this entrepreneur.
I don't care if it is just a week.
I'm gonna go back to doing,
but I know it's gonna make
my
it.
My stutter.
Yeah.
My
Think about to get his hands dirty a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Me wash them real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and take off my clothes and wash them in the sink. My real ones know what that is about.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me. I'm gonna wash them in the sink and I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna circle back around and now I'm back on my entrepreneur, but I'm a stable entrepreneur.
You might have to bust
a move
a Peyton Manning or something. Have to flute flam something.
Hey, yeah, man. Ask Madden.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask me, ask Madden, baby. Yeah.
Oh, the real.
Yeah, so that's my take. Yeah, I mean, on it.
Do you think? Okay, so.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna go a little deeper. So, when it comes to being a hustler, and it being natural, do you think that's something that was passed down from, you know, our parents, either a mom or a dad, and it's in our DNA? It's in certain of us DNA.
I want to take it.
Go ahead.
I don't think it's passed down through DNA. I think it's passed down through your upbringing and what you went through and what you experienced. If you grew up eating chicken and rice 5 days a week and you ain't have no wardrobe and no clothes, the natural hustler in you is going to be born. Like that. It comes from the grind that you went through growing up. That's what I think. Because I know neither one of my parents is a hustler or an entrepreneur.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I got about 4.5 side hustles.
But what about how you know one of their parents?
Do you know?
Could have been.
Yeah, if you do or do.
Could have
you know,
been, but I'm not seeing the residual from it. So I would say they wasn't either.
So you see,
I think it's me. I think it's right here in my generation.
Move on. Was there anybody in this table that was hustling?
In the what?
In this table.
I thought he said
that sounds like she was about to get bucked. Like,
what now?
You calling me
I think they was hustling, but I think they was hustling. I think they was hustling at like, a couple dime bags or something, like on the low level type of thing. I don't think they was bringing home the real dough.
No, that's what I'm saying. But it just like hustling in general. You know what I mean? Because like,
yeah,
I don't discriminate on hustle.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I don't care. You know what I mean? If you a crackhead, a sherm head, a weed head, a grocery store owner, a car salesman, an entrepreneur, a CEO, they are all hustlers in their own retrospect, in their own category. Granted, they all have different type of hustles, but I'm not gonna knock the crackhead hustle.
So what would you say though? Okay, but okay, so the difference between
you feel me? Because he still got to hustle, real. Because that crackhead. Yeah, he may be hustling for the wrong reason.
By any means necessary.
But he's hustling.
Y'all better peep the game.
You feel me? A motherfucker that ain't hustling ain't gonna hustle, period. You might fall down in the stinker.
No go.
And no go.
You ain't got
no
have
go. A hustle bone.
Where your backbone at?
So do you think they hustling for the wrong reasons because they lack entrepreneurship?
You can definitely hustle for the wrong reasons. I definitely say that. You can definitely hustle for the wrong reasons. So I won't knock you and say you're not a hustler. Because
I'm saying, is that due to the
that's
lack
a whole
of
nother conversation
that's
too,
though.
That's
a whole other conversation.
Because we could go.
But go say that again. What you saying?
I say you think they're hustling for the wrong reason because it's a lack of entrepreneurship there.
I think I think people that hustle in their own hustle way, they hustle in their way because of their environment. So I think they hustle in their way in their environment because they a lack of knowledge. So I think they just hustling because that's what they know, that's what they can to, that's what they keen to.
But they might got it.
But they might got it. They don't know how to channel it. They adapt into the environment, real. Exactly. So that's why I don't knock any hustle. You know what I mean? Because
survival.
It's survival. You feel me? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the system is not meant for us. You feel me? You know what I mean? So we already got that. You know what I mean? That's strike one. The system is not for you. Strike two, you're black. You know what I mean? If you are melanated, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You already got the strikes on you, so it's like you already got to overcome some shit. But, you know what I mean? I don't even want to say that because I hate to speak in the negative content because I tell the youngins that the struggle is a blessing in disguise. You know what I mean? Because it puts something in you that a lot of people don't got.
Exactly.
You feel me? And then I wanted to circumnavigate back to what you were saying in the beginning because everything that I'm saying is pretty much saying that, Shalice is right. The hustle is what circumstances that was put upon you that's going to, shape your hustle. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is hustle doesn't have a race. You know what I mean? Because you could become a hustler from learning from from a black man perspective, you could become the traditional hustler. But on the flip side, you could become a white collar hustler. You know what I mean? Because
But isn't a white collar hustler an entrepreneur?
Yes and no. You know what I mean? And the only reason why I say that, the only reason why I say that is because, through my experiences, I've seen many things that I've seen. Because I used to think, like, to keep it G, we probably all think, like, hey, man, you really don't see nobody outside of a black or a Latino or somebody of that, of a melanated races, as a hustler. You know what I mean? You might see a few, a couple, Caucasians or whatever. They hustlers, you know what I mean? But, they don't get the same hustle as a person that's coming from the struggle, you know what I mean? They don't match up. It's like, oh, you're a white collar hustler and I'm you know what I mean? That it's like people don't really want to put in the same balance because to keep it G, I didn't want to put in the same balance too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I feel good. Yeah,
but as you travel and as you move through life, you start seeing things and life will humble you and you expand your horizons. So like I saying, I was in that same perspective, but me just thinking about some, things, and I'm like, hold on, man, like hold on, man, like the hustle really don't got a race because
hustle ain't got no face.
It don't got no face because I
You
got,
sure don't.
and the only reason why I can say it, you know what I mean? Only reason why I can say it is because my boy, man, Zach Moore. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna put him on there like that because he doing a little bit of things, man. But
yeah,
a typical, you know what I mean? You could say he's a typical, white Caucasian man. You know what I mean? And you could from the average eye, you could look and be like, you're white collar, you're privileged, and that, right? But when I say this man right here, this you know what I mean, this my boy. When I say he was a hustler, bro, he was a hustler, bro. Like,
did he come from a privileged background?
He low key, like, compared to a melanated or a person that's come from a lower circle, you would say he came from a privileged background, but
not really.
It wasn't all
but
that.
it wasn't all that though.
Okay.
You feel me? It's like because you would say he was a white collar person, so you would think he would get that treatment, you know what I mean? But he really wasn't getting that treatment, and you know what I mean? But he was really actually came from a little bit of struggle, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But it didn't look that way. But when I say, because I, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Co-defendant, you feel me? If you know what I'm saying, when I'm saying with that, you know what that is, you know what I mean?
That shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? But
talk that shit.
It's all clean, ain't nothing, you know what I mean? Everything good. But it's like, I know it's hustle, you know what I mean? And I ain't never, you know what I mean? What I could say is that I know in college, he opened my brain, bro, because in college, you could get chipped up, you know what I mean? And you could get comfortable, you know what I mean? And do your thing, right?
Man.
But that's because you came from a struggle and they put you in a situation to where you ain't got a struggle right now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's another person that didn't really, didn't come from a struggle like you came from a struggle, but came from a different situation, and now you're here, and now they kind of got to struggle because they looked at it different. We all know when you talk about college,
in that environment,
exactly.
To
so
where, okay.
Basically, what I'm breaking it down to is like, if you broke and your parents ain't got shit, you gonna go to college for free. If your parents got shit, you ain't going to college for free. You know what I mean? Because the tax brackets is different. So your parents gonna have to fund you or be knowledgeable, know that I'm in a different tax bracket and my kids are not going to get financial aid, and I'm going to have to fund their education. So that's when you get minorities in that gray scale of like, damn, when I go to college, my parents kind of got to pay them, and they kind of in the hole because they didn't really think about that fund, and they didn't really think about that bracket. So pretty much to wrap it all in, what I'm saying is Zach kind of fall in that shit, but he was a white collar. But you know what I mean? He also had like a full ride too, but it was kind of weird too though, because he was transferred from school, I believe, or whatever or not. But what I'm saying is my dude Zach, the hustle was in him, and I knew the hustle was in him because my dude he was set. He wasn't set, but he was doing the stutter on the side. And my guy had everybody at the school, bro, rocking his merch, bro.
Yeah.
He already had he didn't have the buzz that he should have had because of the politics. It's fucked up though, because I see both sides of it. In football, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? To keep it G.
What you mean, like the
politics? Because it's politics and everything. You know what I mean? So when you get to football, right? When you in football, where you know what I mean? I want to go on off the subject, but when you get there, who the stars? The stars is somebody that's black or melanated, whatever, right? So then the role players are somebody that's Caucasian or white or whatever, right? So you know what I mean? It's an unsaid thing, but the Caucasians feel like the black people are upheld and raised for a better standard because they're naturally gifted or whatever and whatnot. So it's a little somewhat resentment, but you know what I mean? Not. You know what I mean? So they look at it as like you're privileged. You know what I mean? Like, you privileged, you get the treatment, you can fuck around, go get a DUI.
Right. Somebody gonna write it off.
Some shit. You know what I mean? Same shit that they could do, to keep it 100. Same shit that they could do, and they get away because of the shit. But it's kind of fucked up because it's like now you got that stardom that you get to get that white privilege. I mean, not to go on a different story or nothing like that, but it's kind of like that. You feel me? But it's so you deal with that. But you know what I mean? Back to circumnavigate, my dude Zach was selling his he was selling his merch, and it was Be American. I think it was being, it was like American.
He was on some Trump shit?
No. He wasn't on no Trump shit. He wasn't on no Trump shit.
Not
but he was on, I ain't even gonna put my nigga out there. He wasn't on no Trump shit. But back there, it was American. It was American shit. But it was like hustle. Like I want to say like he had some shit like American hustle. You feel me?
Okay.
But on God, like on God, like all the players was fucking with it. Yeah, everybody was fucking with him because it was Zach. But Zach was a hustler. You know what I mean? I don't want to put. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna put nothing. You know what I mean? But Zach was a hustler, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about, man.
His hustler spirit. He found his hustler spirit in college.
Nah, this might have been before, man.
Okay.
I ain't gonna put my, you know what I mean? Because you know, bro, I don't like to put shit out there like that. Because my nigga's American, my guy, he's American man.
The American hustler.
You know what I mean? USC fighter doing his stuff. I'm gonna have to bring him on because he's also
a real. We gonna have to meet Zach.
So I'm gonna have to bring him in.
Oh God, we gonna have to meet
Zach.
Zach.
I mean, and people, when you meet Zach, like a lot of motherfuckers didn't like my nigga Zach. They thought he was racist. You know what I mean? But me to keep it 100, I thought I had people that they probably are racist. You feel me? But because they met me and because I articulated myself, they was like, "Hey, D, man, I never met a motherfucker like you, bro.
Yeah.
I really had a bias against motherfuckers. You feel me?
Yeah.
But now you let me know that So I've been that breaking point between motherfuckers. You feel me?
That's what the world. That's what the world needs.
Motherfuckers, and when you break that barrier with when you bridge that gap with a motherfucker like that, a motherfucker be more solid to you than Ken. You feel me? Like what was that? What was it saying? We think it's blood, not thinking in water. But what was the scripture?
Blood.
What was it, Shalise? You got it,
Shalise. Messing up. Wait, I know I got it.
You was taking off. I'm like, hey.
You was taking off. I said real.
You was finna do your shit.
Hey, you do your shit. Go ahead, Shalise. My bad. My bad.
Blood of the covenant.
The blood of the covenant is not. It's thicker than the water of the womb.
The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's what it said in the scripture. You feel me? Not to get all biblical and nothing like that,
that's
but
that's true. It's so
you feel me? It's true, but
people always understand it wrong.
Exactly, but what I'm saying is that
they turned it into blood is thicker than water.
Exactly.
They flipped it over these.
Because naturally you think blood holds more weight.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But that's a whole other topic. Yeah. I don't even want to spend y'all on that.
Family, that's what they're saying.
That's just saying that is deep though. But
you better peep the game.
Exactly. But just to wrap it up, my guy Zach was a hustler. He was a natural hustler.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Yeah, I mean, we was at a cool college where and he was in a cool situation where he was at a cool spot, and to where he recognized a niche and opportunity. And just to recognize his hustle, I mean, I'm gonna tag my guy on this too. Just to recognize his hustle, he was going to New Jersey from Rhode Island to press up the shirts. Because he had a plug to press up the shirts. Then he was coming back and selling them on campus. You feel me? And he was really back then. I didn't realize that really he was using the marketing and the brand awareness of the football team to promote his American hustle.
He was ahead of his time.
Come on, bro. Hold on, man. So that's why I'm really speaking on it. That's why I'm really at me, because I peeped the game back then. It's other ways I peeped the game through what he was doing too, but I ain't gonna put that on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
we're gonna leave that in the streets. We're
gonna leave that in the streets, man. We're gonna keep it streets. In the streets. You know what I mean? But it was that where I learned, and I was like, damn, bro, because I had got comfortable, bro. I had got comfortable.
Complacent and shit.
You feel me? And that's a dangerous place to be in for a hustler.
He was on a free ride.
That's a pitfall.
That's the pitfall. Because when you get complacent, you start getting sloppy. When you start getting sloppy, you start stop noticing things. And when you stop noticing things, you stop paying attention to detail. And when you start paying attention to detail in the streets, is deadly. But in business, it's deadly too, because that could be your downfall.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Your livelihood.
Especially with this internet, it can knock your hustle in this digital age, because everything is digital right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fucked up.
So basically, you got to be a digital hustler now.
No, real.
You do.
Hey, like you said, you popping that shit, but it's like yay and nay.
Yeah.
But it's like digital is the new thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because that's the wave. But with that new wave, it's bringing out that old school mentality. You know what I mean? And what I mean by when I say that is that is that, back in the day, your name was everything.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Your name was everything. So it's like, man, if you was the man with the bomb, man,
yeah, he got it. Yeah,
he got it.
He got it.
If you was the plug with the whoop, you was the plug with the whoop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Your name.
Yeah. Your name was everything. Or vice versa. Man, I don't really fuck with that nigga, man.
Right.
Your
reputation is destroyed.
And that's why you got clout chasers to this day.
Exactly.
Because they recognize the people with that name.
Exactly.
Right.
So now we just really moved to the digital shit.
So now it's all about building your brand.
Exactly.
Your brand got to have a good representation.
Exactly. And your hustle got to match it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And now it's just a pivotal time. It's like now you could get exposed. Because you got things like
so
you were saying you got to mix the old school
ways
ways with the
new schools, because the new core for your business, you know what I mean? Because let's keep it real. The old hustle is damn near playing out. You're gonna have to innovate and get to a new hustle, man. There's too much shit going on right now, man. We're gonna get on that to the next shit and talk about hustles that we dealing with, hustles that she's dealing with, and hustles that Hans dealing with right after we wrap this part up right now in the next few minutes. But we're gonna get on this right now. But back to what I was saying is it's like, it's the innovative hustle. I almost knocked myself off track.
Good, we popping.
You feel me?
We popping, real.
Hey, game, we got a hot. You know what I mean? We got a hot in here, man. We need to open the windows in this joint, man. Yeah, no cap for one, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, but
it's an expedited hustle.
It's an expedited hustle, man. Man, I almost lost my train of thought, man.
You said,
man. Yeah, I mean, but I was saying, yeah, you gotta innovate the hustle. Yeah, I mean, and it's a new type of hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, but let y'all.
Oh, so I was gonna ask you. Bro. So you said it's a new type of hustle. So would you say like
digital?
Okay, would you
say
like...
Oh, that's what I was saying, bro. Not to cut you off.
Okay, go ahead.
Not to cut you off. My bad.
Do your stutter.
I mean, it got hot. It ain't got hot.
Do your stutter.
You know,
it came back to him.
Hey, man. Hey, hold on.
What's up?
Get that out.
Hey, you feel me? I got it on point. I got it on point now. But yeah, I mean, this is just if you made it this far, man. We really out here drinking, man. Like
it's empty again. We did that last week.
My shit is empty, man.
Mine not. I ain't gonna turn it over.
My shit is empty. I didn't want to turn it over and do all that, but we live. You feel me? I just wanted to let y'all know we live, but we really kicking real knowledge. You feel me?
What?
If y'all made it this far, and if y'all fucking with us, man, thumbs up, subscribe, like us right now. Yeah, me. If y'all made it this far, peep it. But back to the shit. What I was saying was, like back in the day, how your word was everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
The new word, and the new shit, because we move into the digital age, is the Yelps. It's the reviews.
Oh yes, the reviews will eat you up. The reviews will kill your business.
They will tear your business down in the day, right?
They ain't even gotta be true.
They don't even gotta be
But let there be enough of them.
Let there be enough of them.
I'm not going there.
So they started to trust. So they
if you got less than 3 stars on Yelp, I'm not going there unless somebody really vouch for you. That's credible.
Got a real friend that
somebody that is credible must vouch for you.
Exactly.
I swear.
I'm just speaking on that.
That's true.
And this goes for everything.
But that's digital.
Merch,
everybody's going on
service.
But think about word to mouth. Think about word to mouth and how fast, but how slow that is too at the same time.
Exactly.
Yelp,
exactly.
You just hit enter on the computer. It can be everywhere.
And guess what? It's like Algo and shit. So it's like you can have a bunch of 5 stars, right? But as soon as one motherfucking bad one, and now you like looking for the bad shit. Like, look for the bad shit first. Hey, fuck the good shit. Hey, let me heard all the good shit. Let me hear the bad shit. What's bad? What I'm gonna say is bad in this.
And it's bad enough for me to call it quits.
Y'all lazy man. I've been out 6 months, man. I'm new to all this shit, man. Y'all lazy the fuck up.
Y'all got me hyped now. Wait a minute now.
Go ahead.
Like, it's true. So I'll literally hear about a restaurant or see a restaurant. I'll be like, okay, or a business. I'm like, okay, let me go check them out on Yelp. I will check them out on Yelp. I see you got 4 stars. Cool. Okay. Why you only got 4? Why you ain't got 5?
Why you ain't 5?
Let's find out.
Hey, man.
I'm scrolling down to the one that has 2 stars, whatever. I want to know what it is that they feel like it makes you not credible.
That make you the 5.
I want to know.
Because there's 5 stars out there.
And I need to compare that. So I already know all the good shit. What is this? Is it one bad thing bad
Is
enough
it that
to
one
fuck
server,
up all the good things?
Is it that one server that they keep letting on that's the sister owner?
And if you need to cut dead weight.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn.
To get your 5 stars?
I ain't even know about that one. Hey, y'all might be seeing it earlier, but dead weight coming, baby. Hey, yeah, I mean.
I'm like, is people gonna start dating on digital dating and trusting the Yelp word?
They already
digital dating. Trusting the digital word more than the.
You gonna start getting the Corfax so that when niggas in the prison, get the Corfax.
Let me pick the game real quick. They're already digital dating. Where you been?
Yeah, me. Hey, bro, they
your profile can be 100% complete, or it can be 98%.
Bro was on vacation for a little bit.
Yeah, we was on vacation. We took no vacation.
My house for a little bit.
I'm back in
back, man. He was, you ain't had internet. It was bad service.
No, the digital dating is hot too. The digital dating is hot.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little hot right now. You know what I mean? It was fairly new when you know what I mean? When I went back in my era.
Yeah, they do it all.
But now it's
and word of mouth too. Let me follow you on. Let me like meet you, right? And we want to date or something. You trying to get my number or something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow you on Instagram. You better not know nobody I know. I'm going to go check the Carfax.
Oh.
Hey,
I'm going to go check the Carfax.
Yeah.
Carfax?
Yeah, like I'm gonna need.
Just check the numbers.
I'm gonna need to know. I'm gonna need to know the facts.
We got some mutual links and shit.
I'm like, no, you know, Jahan, who's that?
Who the mutual friend?
Okay, what's about that? How you know? Like I'm getting the rundown.
So I got a question for y'all.
Hey, man.
Is
and
I don't know if I asked this already, but is selling the merch actually like pulling up, popping the trunk, pop-ups? Is that outdated?
No,
never.
I don't think so.
Never.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think it's outdated. You know, to keep it G, I believe, I'm a firm believer of history repeats itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you know when you young and you a kid and shit, and your parents telling you like, man, we was doing that when I was 13, real life. I'm like, man, you a motherfucking liar. You feel me? See, I was thinking I would say this shit. You know what I mean? You a motherfucking liar, man. Y'all wasn't doing this shit. Man, this is new, nigga. We popping it. You know what I mean? Like, man, we was wearing that shit.
It might be a new name.
If we was doing it, we cracking it wide open. You wasn't doing it like this.
Exactly. But then now as I got older, I'm like, damn, they was fucking right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, like, the trends repeat itself.
They
you
do.
Feel me?
That's crazy.
Like, you remember when, for instance, man, because this is kind of in right now. Y'all might not know it's in.
Where I think you're going.
But motherfuckers was wearing. You know what I mean? I'm cool on fashion, but I'm gonna say it. They call bell bottoms when the motherfucker.
You trying to play me?
When the shit when they get skinny, then they get bigger over.
Flare
the
out.
I got on the flares.
Flare out.
I got on the flares, man. Don't play with me.
But I wouldn't say them are bell bottoms.
I wouldn't say those are bell bottoms. They get a little tighter right here, and then they get a little shit.
Yeah.
You get on there, we ain't tripping, raise it up.
Yeah.
Raise it up. Good on tip, we ain't tripping. But I would say they get a little bit thicker right here, and then flare out over the yerk.
They be over flare.
I don't know if y'all can see that, but
they better see it. Peep the game.
Peep the game. Start looking at the rappers right now, bro.
These my favorite jeans.
Start looking at the rappers. Rappers right now, you know what I mean? It used to be skinny, tight, and shit. A lot of the rappers right now, they're wearing semi-baggy with a bell bottom type over the whole
different plaid print.
Like
from another decade.
Like basically what I'm saying is the motherfucker had a Nike Air Force Ones on, you won't be able to see the Nike sign.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
In references, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember like that's back in right now. But I remember when it was like it was kind of coming in when I was like elementary, going kind of into you know what I mean, put perspective on my 90s, baby. So around 2000s it was kind of coming in a little bit, but it didn't hit hard. It just hit really much the gothic crowd. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
The emo.
So it came back, but it hit the emo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was onto some other shit. We was full baggy. You know what I mean?
Saggy.
Without. That's when the shit was super baggy.
Rockaware jeans, nigga.
You know what I mean?
A niche.
You know what I mean? So
a niche.
Exactly. So
academic.
Exactly.
Academics.
So yeah.
Fat Form.
All that.
What's the other one? Echo.
All that.
Echo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But as you were saying,
but I'm just saying that like the trend repeat itself. You feel me? So man, I mean, I don't even know where I was going in the tie.
Because I asked you was out the trunk and all that.
Oh yeah, okay.
Outdated. But you said history repeats itself.
Exactly, history repeats itself. So Thank you, Real. Thank you, Real.
You know I got your back, Real. That's what we do.
So just to tie it in to make it make sense, baby, is that back then in the early 2000s, that Mac Dre era, that E40, that the hustlers. I don't want to cut anybody short, but just that hustler era where people, it was known like, oh, we popping out the truck. And we right?
Too short all them.
Too short them. That's early 2000s, right? So we fast forwarded to just 2016, just 2017 RP, my nigga Nip, right? We transfer from the early 2000s from it switching to where they saying hip hop is dead because hip hop was dead because they didn't know how to make no bread out of this shit. You know what I mean? Because it was transitioning from tangible and
digital.
To
it was
digital.
Going to that digital.
It was transferring from tangible items to digital items. So people saying hip hop was dead when hip hop wasn't dead. It was just that people wasn't buying CDs and we was going to the digital way. Exactly. So we moved to that era, but we was in that beginning of the era. You know what I mean? RP, my nigga Nip again. My nigga Nip circumvented the situation and basically saying what I'm saying is history repeat itself. Is he in a digital era? In the digital predominant era, he made it a commodity and pressed up tangible CDs and went back and did pop-up shops.
Yeah.
And made it
through
music and made it lucrative to his core base because he's a hustler. He realized that he had a core base and he had a core fans that was going to represent him and support him.
That shit.
He was able to make history repeat itself and circumnavigate and instead of selling his digital content, he was able to give out his digital content for free. And if you really respected his hustle and you really respected his grind and you really was proud to pay, then you was going to circumnavigate and to buy a tangible CD for $100.
$100
in 2016,
and this was 2016.
Wow.
$100 per CD.
For a tangible CD.
When CDs wasn't even motherfucking relevant.
The max the CDs and vinyl was probably $50 at the max. He was able to triple time thing.
He only had to sell.
That's a hustler right there.
He said I'll sell them for $100 each. I only need to sell 100 copies.
But not only did he sell it for $100,
that's
he also,
easy if you hustle it.
That's easy. But it's easy. But not only did he use his hustle bone, he also integrated and went out and accessed and tuned in with another attribute to put in his tool chest, and he also learned the skill of marketing.
Yeah. Okay, what's the tool chest, bro?
So when I say a tool chest, I'm just saying like everybody got a tool chest. I got a tool chest. You got a tool chest.
Okay.
Shalice got a tool chest.
Yeah.
Everybody got a tool chest. It's just how many tools you got in your chest and how active are you to be able to build. You know what I mean? And every day you learn something or acquire some type of knowledge, you're able to add another tool to your arsenal to sharpen your tool chest to build on your canvas. Okay. You know what I mean? So. In retrospect, what I'm saying is Nip was able to not only be a hustler, he was also was smart enough to add different tools to his attribute to allow his hustle to work for him. You know, me and the Rail talk all the time about you don't want to chase the money, let the money chase you.
Yes, sir.
Mailbox money.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm saying is when he did that and he did his hustling and he did it or lined it up all his ducks and shot them and all of them got hit in the target with one bullet. You know what I mean? He said, hey man, I only got 1,000 of these CDs. You know what I mean? Because obviously he knew that he had 2,000 to 3,000 super fans. You know what I mean? He's not a dumb. He obviously did his marketing and it's like no, like, hey man, in LA, I know I got 1,000 motherfuckers. I'm
from
here.
the block.
It's 4 million motherfuckers in LA. It's 4 million motherfuckers, bro.
I only need.
I'm from the biggest gang from the 60s, man. You think I don't got 1,000 motherfuckers that really fucking with this shit, bro? I at least got 200 homies that's gonna pull up nigga on GP and make it look good.
So he did with Too Short E40.
Did in the 2010s.
He did that in the net, on the net.
On the net, he promoted through the net to come to a actual tangible brick and mortar store. Because we know brick and mortar stores are going out of fashion because everything is moving to the digital world.
Yeah.
But you gotta be a hustler to navigate that. And he was hustling enough because the hustle was in you, baby. The hustle was in him.
It's in you, not on you.
You feel me? So if this shit go from digital to motherfucking cryptocurrency to metaverse,
the hustler gonna figure it out.
The hustle to figure it out, man.
Figure it out.
You'll be able to figure it out. You know what I mean? And I don't want to take too long on this, man, because this might be a long one because a little bit longer than expected, but. Yeah, I mean, I want to wrap it up and let y'all. I want to let you wrap it up, Shalice, and let you wrap it up, Jay Han, on just the actual hustling attribute and whatever else jewels you want to get to that. Then I want to get on for the last 15 minutes. Bear with us. You know what I mean? It's a little extra. The last 15 to 10 minutes to let you guys know our hustle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and wrap it up and give whatever else we got to wrap up about, just hustling in us and not on us. I mean, on us and not in us. You know what I mean? We get a little tipsy.
In you, not on you.
It's in you, not on you.
And what's in you, they cannot take away.
You cannot take away, baby.
Sure.
Yeah,
well, I mean, we all obviously got 9-to-5s.
Yes, ma'am.
We all are obviously dedicated to this podcast, so I feel like that's one of our side hustles.
Dedication.
Okay.
On top of all that already, I'm an actress. I'm an actress first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an actress before my full-time job. I hope y'all watching. I'm an actress before anything. So my hustle's always going to go towards that. I'm going to sacrifice sleep for that. I do nails, for just my friends, family, close friends and family. I went to school for real estate. I got all kinds of tools in my toolkit.
Yeah.
So at any given point, anything could
I got the wrench it up, baby. I got the drip.
At any point, if this ain't working, I could try this. And if that's not working, or these two could work together, I got plenty of tools in my tool belt.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hustler in me. Though I'm always have a fallback plan or plan B, C, and D.
So enough.
Yeah.
So enough.
Yeah.
Well, shit, coming from the Han Squad, coming from the Han Squiggity.
Squiggy.
Shit, I'm gonna tap in and say, I believe that, my hustler spirit it's in my DNA, you know what I'm saying? I believe it's in my DNA. I seen how my dad moved, even though he not successful.
Yeah.
But shit, I see how he moves.
Successful at a point in time, though.
Exactly. You right. I tell you, I see potential. I see his potential, and I see his drive, and I see his goal, and I really think he passed that down to me.
Yeah.
On top of, what I got going on right now, like Shalice said, shit, we all got 9-to-5s, but the Real brought me in under Clubhouse Global, and I started my record label, Straight Drop Records, LLC.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? If you're doing music, tap in. We young CEOs, we got that going on. We got
see what it is.
We got straight hauling going on. We got the box truck. We'll move you.
Yes, sir.
We'll come pick up. We'll come pick up recyclables, appliances.
Everything.
We'll move you.
Shit,
yeah, we'll move your whole apartment, your whole condo, your whole house.
Whole bedroom, we got you.
You know what I'm saying? We trucking, we hauling. we hauling freight.
Yeah. All that.
And then we got merch coming along. We got clothing lines, clothing brands. We got original Han Squad clothing.
Right now, you see, you got the straight drop.
Straight drop merch.
They got the PeepTheGame shit on right now. I had to
fake the trust.
I tell you, I got the clubhouse underneath it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we at right now. We are at the Clubhouse Global Studio facility compound right now. We just in the podcast/photo shoot room, just to let y'all know, not to get on,
we're on Peer Space.
But we on Peer Space, we on, we on all that. So, if you sing, you rap, you take photos, all that.
You're a photographer.
You
want to record your podcast?
Any of that.
No, it's true
right
though.
Here.
We plugged in. You better plug in.
So we hustlers ourselves though, but we also like to extend our hustle to other hustlers. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
so
yo, shit real.
Shit real. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Because I understand that everybody being at their own situation, and I just want to say,
Other hustlers though.
Yeah, this to the other.
That
hustlers.
whole way,
all
that capping,
all that shit. Because the real hustler gonna know exactly where I'm coming from and what I mean by what I say that.
Real.
But the real hustlers know, man. Don't be afraid to ask for a little bit of help, man. Because sometimes there are real genuine people out there that are willing to lend that helping hand. You know what I mean? And because you a hustler, I know it is. It's hard. it's hard to take that hand out, you know, to be frank.
And it's hard to trust too.
And it's hard to trust, you know what I
Faith
mean?
and trust.
It's hard, you know what I mean? You already know, it's hard to trust, man.
But we all need help.
We all need
Even
help.
the people who are the most successful people, they still need help.
Exactly.
And we all need a solid.
Exactly. We all need a solid, you know what I mean? Phone ring, I bet. But we all need, you know what I mean? We all need, you know, it just don't be scared to ask, you know what I mean? Because it might be that person that you turn down for the opportunity. You're like, man, I'm a hustler, man. I'm gonna get that shit. I'm gonna just get it on my own. We can get it regardless. You know what I mean? Because I've had that same mental too. But you know what I mean? Coming across true, genuine people, you really will be blinded at knowing, you know, when it's really an opportunity and you thinking it's a handout and it's really an opportunity.
So and a hustler is going. You gotta have the eye of the tiger.
You gotta have the eye of the tiger.
You gotta have the eye of the tiger, man.
And sometimes all hustlers don't have that. That might be one of the qualities we lack. So that's why that's why I had to say that, because it's like for a long time, you know what I mean? I know for sure I turned down some opportunities, and it would just be like, it was just the hustle in me, like, man, bro, I'm gonna get it anyway, man. Even if this shit get, I mean, it ain't really aligning to what I want. You know what I mean? It ain't really that, but I might have needed to go through that just to,
You freelancing, hustling. You ain't got no structure within your own but you still got that hustler spirit, though.
Hustler spirit,
yeah.
But you always can fine tune your craft and you know what I mean, make it all the way right.
Damn right.
You know what I mean?
Damn
so,
right.
you know what I mean? Shit, you know what I mean? We still got, you know what I mean, a couple minutes, so, you know, y'all already kind of did. Y'all already kind of went through the hustles that y'all go through.
Straight hauling, straight drop. We got original Han Squad merch on the way.
Original Han Squad
merch. And that's basically going to speak to the hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Original Han Squad is HAN, which is Hustlers Associated Nationwide.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you better Hustlers a symbol. Hustlers a symbol.
If you want to put that shit on, if you want to put that shit on.
Han Squad, man, Hustlers Associated Nationwide. Hey, that's new to me. You tell me all that. Hey, God damn it.
Yeah, if you
well, Han Squad, Han Squad times Faith and Trust, collab coming soon.
You feel me? If you want to put that shit on, man, you better be really standing on that shit.
Well, you really got to stand on it. Just like that, man. Just like that, man.
Let's represent.
All
Let's
the
do
way,
it,
man. All the way. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go in and tap on a couple of my hustles, man.
Just a couple?
Man. I don't want to
get too many to name.
Black Moses, come on, man. He done showed us the way. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100,
Black Moses.
Shit, it's my mentor. You know what I'm saying? The real is my mentor, man. My little real, my mentor.
You already know he incredible.
The Black Moses, man.
Hey,
go ahead and spill on him.
I mean, shit, man.
Hit him with the spillage.
You always say the best for last.
The spillage, man. I really shit. I'm setting you up for last, cause you see I was to go over first. But to keep it G, man, you know, shit. I'm looking for a hustle every day, bro. To keep it G,
right?
I'm at the 9 to 5 hustling, bro. You know, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, you can get demotivated and not, you know what I mean, not be as strong as the hustler you should be at that time. But, you know what I mean? As long as you hustling, it's 100 with me. But some of the hustles that, you know, that I'm hustling in right now, obviously, that, you know, I talked about where we at right now. You know, we got a studio, we got the podcast, you know what I mean? We on Peerspace, like we already said. You know, we already went through all those. You know what I mean? As far as the studio side, we
Clubhouse Global.
Yeah, we got mixer and mastering. You know, we also we offer everything entertainment wise. But
so even if somebody wanted to come do some music or make some beats or record
all
Clubhouse
that,
Global,
all that. Like I said, man, we open the hustlers too. You know what I mean? We not one of them hustlers that's gonna send out another hustler. You know what I mean? As long as you're genuine, as long as you represent yourself and show
you're
that
passionate about your craft,
and you wanna empower yourself and grow. You know, our doors is open. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I said, we got 9 to 5. This is our side hustle. You know what I mean? But you gotta hustle. You know what I mean? With your side hustle along with your 9 to 5, so your side hustle become your main hustle. You know?
I know that's right.
And hey, that shit stuck ever since you told me that shit. That shit
that's
stuck.
so true. The main hustle, the main job is funding the side hustle, so to become your main hustle.
Exactly.
Tell them about faith and trust.
Exactly. So that's all it goes. So you know what I mean? One of my, you know, so I got a brand, Faith and Trust. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, and pretty much it's self-explanatory. Yeah, I mean, two strong words. Yeah, I mean, and you know that represent, you know, really can represent anything. You feel me? Really, how I like to picture to people is, you know, what is faith and what does trust mean to you. You feel me? And then when they tell me what that mean, you feel me? I kind of hit them with my spill, and pretty much my whole spill is pretty much like, yeah, faith and trust. You know, you can take it godly, you can take it spiritually, you can take it literally, you can take it however you want. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, what I push is like, hey man, you know, before anything, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean, when you die, it's just gonna be you in that casket. You feel me? You know what I mean? So basically what I get to is that, you know what I mean, you gotta have the faith and trust in yourself before anything. You know what I mean? Before you, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, you know what I mean, you cannot have faith and trust in yourself, and you can still be doing so much for other people.
Right.
You feel me? You know what I mean?
And have so much trust and faith in other people,
but not really never have it in yourself.
Yeah.
You feel me? But at the end of the day, you dying by yourself. You feel me? You're gonna be the only one buried in that casket. So it's like, if you don't fulfill yourself, you can't even love somebody else. You feel me? You can't even do whoopty whooping that or
talk that shit real.
Yeah, I mean, faith and trust is really, you know what I mean, it's really mental. You know what I mean? It really all starts with the mental, is because it's like with you, it's you.
It's you first. Master thyself.
Master you first before you even try to do anything for anybody else.
And trust the process.
And trust the process, because trust is the hardest thing to do. You feel me? That's why I mastered with faith. You feel me? Because faith you can't see. You feel me? You can't see faith. You can't, you know what I mean? And you have to trust the faith. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, man, it's like, you know what I mean? Two planets and shit. It's like, damn, faith and then trust is like, damn, I can have, motherfucker was like, man, I got all the faith in the world, man. I'm about to jump this motherfucking 20-foot building, bro. Guarantee I make it. You know what I mean? But it was like, man, I don't, shit, man.
But do you trust yourself to do it?
You trust yourself to do it, but it's like, yeah. So, you know what I mean? So that's why I was like, you need faith and trust. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They go hand in hand.
You feel me? So they go hand in hand. So that's just my brand right there, you know what I mean? But, you know, we also got CBD, you got Urban Minded, you know what I mean? We got Beats, we got, you know, merch, we got, you know what I mean? We also dabble in crypto, we dabble in stocks, you know what I mean? We got that coming on, you know, pretty soon we're going to be talking about Stock Wednesdays, you know what I mean? Every Wednesday we'll be talking about stocks and crypto and stuff like that. So that's looking forward to that. That's gonna be added content for y'all to see us a little bit more. But yeah, man, you know, we welcome to hearing y'all hustles too. You feel me? We don't want y'all just to be hearing us, the broken record. You know what I mean? We also got people coming in,
tap in,
and you know, like, subscribe, comment, and tell us y'all hustles. You know what I mean? Better yet, you know what I mean? Come over here, you know what I mean? Especially if you're in San Diego. Come down here, man, you know what I mean? We out here relocated on Oklahoma. Like we said, we on Peerspace, we on Google, we on Yelp. You know what I mean? Instagram, YouTube, Clubhouse Global, for the studio, Peep the Game Pod, you know what I mean?
Searchy.
We also shooting photography, you know what I mean? We got multiple merch. We got a merch room where we could press up your merch, you know what I mean? Advertise, you know what I mean? Create your designs. We got people on tap. We got people online. I got a team of graphic designers that they can bring your merch to life. You know, we got the facility to bring it in, so you don't gotta go to the T-shirt Mart. You know what I mean? We got a lot of things going on.
You ain't gotta go to Mario.
You ain't gotta go to Mart. You know what I mean? That's, if you outside of San Diego, you might know what we're talking about. But you know what I mean? We also will have all these everything we talking about. We'll put this online and where you can tap on, and you know what I mean? You definitely be able. Definitely right now you can go to clubhouseent.com. You know, that's been live for the last 7 years.
Beats on there with you.
We got beats on there. You know what I mean? We got a lot of things on there. Just
hot
giving a gist of us. But
shout out to Nice.
Shout out me, you know what I mean? Nothing nice, you know what I mean? Shout out to Terrence J. Shout out, you know what I mean? Shout out just everybody on the team, man, because it's a whole bunch of team. You know, I'm missing people too, but they will get their time and they will get their light. And they'll be on this podcast too for sure, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's pretty much all hustle. We got a lot of hustle over here. You know what I mean? I don't want to be long-winded. You know, it's been a long-winded interview. We probably went about 50 minutes. This might have been our longest one.
That's good.
You know what I mean? It could almost be two. But yeah, man, we gonna go ahead. Hold on. First, I said a lot. Shalice, you got anything to say? Huh? You got anything to say?
I'm
You got anything
smooth.
to say?
I done said I'm
Just
smooth.
to give anything.
Peep the game.
Peep the game.
Keep on
Peep the
peeping it,
game.
man.
Peep the game.
We extracting game out of every situation in life.
The game, man. So don't. If you made it this far, man, like, subscribe.
We appreciate all the
to
support.
keep it G. I'm doing something real right now too, and relative might kill a nigga. Hey, but check this out. Hey, if y'all made it this far and you comment in the section, right? And if you are a podcaster, singer, you do anything that's inclined to what we just said that we offer. You comment it. You make and we see the comment. And you the first comment because it got timestamps. We gonna whatever you got to offer, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a studio session, whether you need a design to your merch, whatever the hell it is. We got you for free on the house. We
That's
give you
love.
prototype. So if you hear this and you made it this far and you tap in, hey. First one, man. Smooth don't lose, baby.
Yeah, that's love. That's love right there.
Hey, man. Hey. I'm Daryl.
Can't beat that. You better peep that.
Hey, you feel me? Y'all
Han
better peep
Squad.
that.
It's the original Han Squad.
Yep. And
I'm Shalice _ with the melanin.
Hey, and this is Peep the Game, man. We over and out.
Peace.
See you next.